Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So the other day I made this cod fish stew and decided to record it. This is how I made it. That's a little over a pound of cod fish, but I'm going to use only the part that looks like the loin. And I'm gonna cook the fillet another time. I'm gonna cut the loin into medallions of the same size, more or less. They don't have to be perfect. This is a good time to hit the subscribe button and click the bell. Let me know in the comments what type of fish you use for fish stew and how you make it. Next, I'm gonna flour the fish in a mix of all-purpose flour and salt. I just put about 1 teaspoon of salt, maybe less. Remove the excess flour, then put them in the eggs. Then from the eggs, I used to fry them in oil, but this time I'm gonna cook them in the air fryer, and I will give you the temperature and duration. You're gonna bake them for 6 to 8 minutes in the air fryer at 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 182 degrees Celsius. Make sure to spray the bottom of the basket and the top of the medallions. And that's how they look once they're done. Now you're going to reserve them. Now I'm gonna make the sofrito. I'm gonna saute the vegetables. I'm gonna start with 4 green onions, 4 garlic sliced, and 2 chopped onions sliced. I will add a few more things, so keep watching. And that's about a half a pound of blue shrimp. I rinse them and remove the shells, and I'm gonna use those shells to make a shellfish broth because the grocery store didn't have any fish broth or any fish heads to make it. So I put the 1 teaspoon of olive oil in that saucepan, and I'm adding all the shells. Once the oil is hot, they will smell like you're putting them on the barbecue. Then add a clove of garlic, a few parsley leaves, and the stems. By the way, the stems have more flavor than the leaves. And 2 cups of water or more. In retrospect, I should have added 3 cups of water, and you'll see why. Bring it to a soft boil for about 15 minutes and reserve. While the broth is cooking, I'm gonna make the sofrito. I added 1 tablespoon of olive oil to the pan, and I'm gonna saute the onions and the garlic for about 5 minutes, or until the onions are translucent, followed by the chopped green onions, and again I'm gonna cook them for another 5 minutes or so. By now the shellfish broth should be done. I strained it and added it to the sofrito. See how good it looks? That's gonna give it a lot of flavor. Bring it to a boil. Add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste or 2, depending how red you want the sauce to look, and continue cooking. Sorry about the steam. I know it's annoying. I'm adding salt to taste. Remember, I didn't add salt to the broth. Next, I added 1/4 of a cup of white wine. You can add the wine you will have with the stew. You know, it's gonna taste better. Bring it to a boil again and allow 3 to 5 minutes for the alcohol to evaporate. Then add 1 teaspoon of cornstarch to thicken the sauce a little and incorporate it well. Now add the shrimp. They're gonna take about 1 to 2 minutes to cook on each side. See, they look really amazing, and they're adding flavor to the stew. Then put the reserved cod fish, and the batter is going to absorb some of the sauce. That's why I should have made more broth. And you're gonna leave the fish there for 2 minutes to warm up. Then we're ready to serve. It's super simple, super easy. That's enough for 4 people, because you will be eating it with some sort of carbs and vegetables. The fish is flaky, has a lot of flavor, and the shrimp is cooked to perfection. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did cooking it. I will see you in the next video. Check out the videos at the end. Chaito.